All right, let's bring in the former NHL defenseman Frankie Corrado to talk about this one. And speaking of defenseman, Frankie, Justin Holl, a -3 in this one. Justin Holl's been on the ice for 73% of Tampa's goals in this series. I assume this is starting to become a concern.
Yeah, it is. It's becoming a trend, and it really comes down to execution. Execution with the puck, execution without the puck, and both those things are coming back to bite Justin Holl, and he's putting himself in some bad spots on the ice where he doesn't need to be, and it's costing himself, it's costing the team. Let's do a little technical breakdown, Jay.
I love this.
So here's Justin Holl. He's going to put himself outside the dots here, looking to make a play. He loses his stick. He doesn't need to do that. Now, mistakes are going to compound because Alex Kerfoot doesn't do him any favors. But because Justin Holl puts him in that place, now they can't execute. Here, puck on his stick, looking to make a breakout pass. He doesn't put it on the tape, doesn't execute with the puck. What does that lead to? Not executing without the puck. He's going to get caught flat-footed. He's going to turn the wrong way. And Ilya Samsonov now is not able to bail him out. So he doesn't get a lot of help from his teammates, but you cannot say that you need help from your teammates because you put yourself in those situations. So he doesn't get it from Kerfoot, doesn't get it from Samsonov. Those are now 2 more goals that Justin Holl is on the ice for, and it's another negative for the team.
And then on the other end of the ice, you know, Andrei Vasilevskiy spoke on Wednesday. We couldn't believe it because he never speaks, but he did speak on Wednesday about the fact that the Leafs are getting a lot of traffic in front of him. He's having a hard time seeing the puck. Didn't seem to have too much problem seeing the puck on Thursday's Game 5. Has the sleeping giant awakened?
Yeah, you knew this was coming from Vasilevskiy. He's the best goalie in the world, and especially the best one-game goaltender. If you ask anyone who's one goalie you want to win you one game, this is the guy. And the Leafs have done a really good job of getting to him, but he battled through a lot of that, and give his defensemen in front of them credit because they did a much better job of tying up sticks and making sure that he could see things. But make no mistake about it, he was confident, he was strong, he battled, and he made big saves at critical times for the Tampa Bay Lightning because there were opportunities for the Leafs. None bigger than this one on the stick of Mitch Marner with a breakaway where it looks like Vasilevskiy is unfazed by that opportunity like he's been so often in the playoffs. So if you're the Leafs, it's a little concerning that maybe he's woken up, but you have to look back at the previous games and think you have the formula to beat him. You just have to keep chipping away at it like the Leafs have done throughout this series.
Frankie, you've been in an NHL dressing room. I want you to take me into this NHL dressing room right now because everybody knows the stats. Everyone knows they're 0-11 when they have a chance to clinch a series. They know they haven't won a series since 2004. They're probably tired of hearing all that. Is someone stepping up and just saying, forget about all the noise and let's focus on Game 6?
Absolutely. And this was a game that was very spirited. And for the Leafs, it was close at one point. You have an opportunity to win this game. So that's the challenge now is packaging that all up, forgetting it and saying, let's go out and win Game 6 and let's have that same mentality. But here's the concern for the Leafs. You know, you talk about managing a game. There's certain teams that really know how to manage a game. You know what Tampa Bay knows how to do? They know how to manage a series. They can scratch and claw their way back into a series. So the longer this goes on, the worse it is for the Leafs. They have to find a way to end it as soon as possible with urgency in their game. There were times throughout the game tonight where you said, okay, that's an urgent team. They want to close it out. But it was fewer and further between than you probably would have liked to see. And part of that is Tampa. They did not roll over. Like, this is a series where the Leafs are going to have to take this from Tampa. They're not going to hand it to them.
Rip the Band-Aid off. That's what you always say to me.